Hello all you lovely people out there, it's the man Carl, and I'm here today playing another episode of Binding of Isaac Rebirth. As you can see, I've been playing as the Lost. We're just going to try to get in a few Lost runs today, maybe keep this a bit shorter if none of these runs really catch on. So yeah. I want to talk about a couple things, as per usual, discuss where things have been, because I did recently post that update to the channel. And I was like, yeah, dude, I'm going to be uploading videos and stuff again and all that jazz, and then I just kind of never did anything about it. I haven't really been feeling like up to tip-top shape about like recording. Like, I just haven't really been feeling it. Is mostly the reason. I kind of it's like it's kind of like a routine you got to get into. That at one point I kind of felt like I had somewhat of a grasp on, but recently I just haven't really been able to get back into it. I don't know why. I guess there's a number of reasons I can throw at you. Like, I just haven't really been feeling it. Things have been going on, been doing things, going places and stuff like that. But yeah. So I'm here now. I'm going to try, like I said, I feel like I say this all the time, I'm trying to get back into the habit. I don't want to promise anything, but I really do want to try to, like, get things back to where they once were on this channel. Obviously the videos are probably not going to be uploaded as much, but just at least have some consistency, because I think the last episode of this I uploaded was like 2 weeks ago, maybe. I don't know, I could be wrong. But yeah, there's still stuff to do, and I still very much enjoy this game, except for all the Lost crap. My god, this guy has been running me ragged. Like, what about, like, 94 Lost streak or something like that. I was able to get to the chest as the Lost, but something got screwed up once I was there, and I don't think I was quite powerful enough to get past a certain room. I've had some okay Lost runs. I've had some Lost runs that were really good that I totally screwed up. But the main thing that's like hindering me right now is just trying to beat Boss Rush. Boss Rush with the Lost. My god, please. Never make this ever again. But my thing with the Lost is, like, if you can get to the second floor and snag yourself a deal with the devil, that's like where your whole run rests on, is that deal with the devil. Like, if you don't get something good there, then you're in for a real treat. But like that's like the point when things just start to like ease up a little bit. Maybe I guess I could say that. But the Lost, he's been killing me pretty hard. Or I guess I've been getting killed as the Lost pretty hard. This is not a favored room of mine. We're just gonna hang out over the rocks for a second. We throw some bombs in the mix, and of course, and it always seems like we start on the cellar. You know, that's just like that's the way it goes, I guess. But yeah, you know, I've been a little bit busy with things. I'm still like planning out my my short film that I will be shooting soon for my film class. Also, I went to the Ann Arbor Film Festival recently, which is a really cool time. I've never actually been to a film festival before, because I know there's one in Cleveland, my hometown, but it usually, like, I never really had the opportunity to go because I was either in high school, like during class during that week, or I've been here away at college, so that's kind of a bummer. So this was my first experience. It was really neat. There was a lot of really cool stuff, and it was cool getting to like talk to the artists about their film, which is really neat. I enjoyed it though. It was a cool experience. I know at one point, I think it was on Saturday night, I wanted to try to go a couple times, but it kind of relied on my friend being able to drive or not. But I know they were showing Tron, the original Tron from, I think, like the 80s? Yeah, I think the 80s. They were showing that at, like, Saturday night on midnight, but I ended up not being able to make it back for that, unfortunately. But no, it was a good time. I very much enjoyed it. There was, Ann Arbor's a very cool city. I've never actually been there before. But there's a lot of really neat stuff there. Like, lots of cool restaurants around there. Very, like, kind of like hippie-ish city. I don't know. I'd say that, yeah. But we went to this place. This was the coolest. So me and my friend went to this place. It was like an old-fashioned diner. They had this thing that were like, we were in the mood for burgers, and they were like, everything down there was super expensive except for this place. Like, there was like a Korean barbecue place, which I've never had Korean barbecue, but I've always wanted to try it. But again, it was just like, it was really expensive stuff, and it was already like kind of a long drive to get there. Not too long, but oh great, that's gonna do it for us. You know, when you start off a Lost run and you get shoop the freaking whoop, that you are golden. And golden we shall be. Shoop the whoop. Anyways, a lot of really cool restaurants, like a Korean barbecue place, some interesting pizza joints, some nice sandwich shops, but a lot of stuff is just super expensive. We were just like, alright, let's just... Oh, this is actually a good boss for Shoop Whoop. Nice! I'm sorry, Shoop Whoop, I'll never talk bad about you again. The hail is good, though. We had lots of really cool restaurants on there. There's some really neat record stores that had, like, freaking everything, man. It was crazy. And then there was, like, these two theaters, these pretty old-fashioned, like, really nice theaters that were kind of, like, right down the street from each other. I think it was the Michigan Theater and the State Theater, I believe is what it was. And there were just different events for the things that are out there. But anyways, so this diner, they had, like, a sign outside that said they had, like, the best burgers in Michigan, or voted #1 burgers in Michigan, or some nonsense. Like, did Shoop Whoop get buffed? It seems more powerful than it usually is. I read somewhere that it corresponds to your damage, but I could be wrong. So they had this sign that's like best burger in Michigan. I was like, well, hell yeah, man, I want a good burger. So they have like burgers and tater tots, and they have pickle fries. I'm like, dude, I freaking love fried pickles. So I had to get some fried pickles. Now, usually when I've had fried pickles in the past, it's either like a whole like pickle spear that was fried, or like a like pickle chips, kind of, where you get like the dill pickle chips and then you kind of like fry those up individually. But these guys did it right. They had like pickle spears, but they sliced them into like the size of fries, and then they fried all of those, so they were like French fries. Okay. But they were so good, man. And the burger was nuts. It was very simple, very straightforward, like classic kind of diner style. You know, you could get like add bacon or add a fried egg to your burger, or cheese, and it was just like good greasy diner burger food. And man, that was tasty. And they have milkshakes too, which was bomb. So I like that. Did I just say like bomb? I don't like that. I don't like myself anymore after saying that. But how's this run going? You know, we're going okay. I mean, we got a couple cool items. Spoonbender is definitely a really nice item that synergizes well with a lot of things. I was going to say that for the boss, but I figured this room might have been better for it, but I don't know, man. I'd say that's up for debate. The Halo's a really nice pickup, though. So hopefully we can land ourselves to deal with the devil here. Hopefully we don't die. Hopefully we're not fighting the Haunts. Might go charge up Shoop to Whoop one more time. Could be pretty useful against the Hizaunt. But yeah. So I'm like, I think I'm gonna spend some time trying to record and like edit some video for today. We could get some money and go to the shop. It's a lot of pots. I feel like the other thing, when you're the Lost, you pretty much have to go to every shop, and this is if you have it unlocked, in case the stopwatch is there, because that can be like a run winner in and of itself. Doesn't look like we're gonna know, unfortunately. Best part about having Curse of the Blind is the Lost when you get your deal with the devil is it really doesn't matter what you pick up. Well, I don't know, are there any deal with the devil items that could like really screw you as Lost? Shoot, that blows. Small rock, please? Really bummed we couldn't get another charge on Shoop to Whoop. We're just gonna have to play like crazy and hopefully get ourselves to deal with the devil. Magic Mush would be a nice pickup. Wink, wink. Pentagram. Any sort of damage up. Torn Photo. You know me by now. Come on, not the Haunt. Pinny, pinny, pin. Okay, this should be easy. Good damage. Okay, just want to make sure we got that fool out of the way. We should be able to get this no problem, and we'll see how the run goes from there. But of course, the danger with the Lost Run is at any second, unless you pick up something like Holy Mantle or 9 lives, and even then, at any second, you could just lose it all, which really sucks. I've had a lot of frustrating days, but it's cool because like it's usually like I spend like a little time every day just trying to beat the Lost. That sucks. Okay, cool. Satanic Bible, not useful. Razor Blade. Well, I mean, an HP up, Satanic Bible, and Razor Blade are not really gonna get us to where we need to be. So I guess we're gonna have to hold out. Contra from Below is good, but as the Lost, But I think what really upsets me about the Lost is just the fact that, and I think I put this, like, I spent some time thinking about it, like, oh my god, this is just a pain in the ass, gotta keep restarting and restarting and restarting. It's like you never get to a point where you're really that powerful, so it's just like you're always in that state of starting a new run, and it's really frustrating. And I think that sucks because, and I don't know if anyone else agrees with this, I feel like, the more that I think about it, like, I felt like Wrath of the Lamb First 4 used to be so much easier. Like, I don't know if that's just because I've been playing as the Lost so much, but it just felt like, you know, you'd go in, you'd kill every room pretty easily, you'd pick up a free item from your item room, and you'd get, like, lunch. That would happen, like, every single floor. But I don't know, man. Hey, piercing shots is actually really good. I'm happy about that. I could be crazy, but it just felt like, I don't know, maybe things were easier back then, or maybe not, I don't know. So a couple more items that synergize super well as the Lost with piercing shots would be Spectral Tears and Lost Contact. Yeah! I don't know what that dodge was. Why am I not shoot-to-whooping this? But piercing shots is super cool, to an extent. It can also suck if you're like trying to knock enemies back and you're not strong enough. But piercing shots homing is a really good combo. I like that a lot. So we continue to build up a good inventory of decent items. Nothing explosive yet. And I don't mean like literally, like I don't want like Bob's rotten head or Bob's brain or some crap like that. But this run is going okay so far. We made it out of the basement / cellar, so you know you're at least doing something okay if you make it that far. At least that's my philosophy when it comes to the Lost runs. We're gonna be in the market for our shippity shop again. We look kind of creepy. I mean, when do we not? But we look extra creepy today. I'll take a look at us after this room. Come on. I could. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have used one of those stars card to get into the curse room. But I could still do that, but we're gonna waste it, and we're not gonna go on the next floor. Let's do it. I know, it sucked. It really sucked. I hated it. I remember when I was in high school, I don't know if this is every state, and I probably should know this, but for being in Ohio, you had to take the OGTs. It's probably Ohio graduation test, isn't it? Don't hate me. The OGTs, they were like a test that you had to take. Yeah, we'll use the world card then. It was a test that you had to take in order to graduate. It was just kind of like another standardized test, stuff like that. But I remember for our English class, like the week before we took them, it could be pretty good. We'd be able to shoot to whoop every room, which would make it an okay item, at least for the early game. So for English class, we like did all this prep work. Like I don't like this at all. We had to do all this prep work. It could be good. I don't remember what that does. I think that just gives us black hearts. So no, that's not really that good for us. We had to do all this prep work and like looking at sample essays and stuff. And one of the there were like all these sample essays, and I think they were. I think someone said that they were actually like real responses, but I have a hard time believing that because like one of the prompts, it was something about a fire in the woods and like. Some sort of way of managing it, and I just remember the one response was like, the fires were terrible, I hated them, or something like that. That was a really long story just to get to a point about something I hated it, but I always think about that like whenever I say, why am I not doing this, you fool? That fight was getting way too close for comfort. Obviously, we're not going to get anything. I mean, an orbital is good for us. Definitely is the Lost. We want to get as many as we can. But I really would have liked the damage up. So we're going to be cutting a little bit close on the next floor. But, yeah. But, yeah, just, the fires were terrible. I hated it. Right? Yeah, some to the effect of that. It was just really goofy, and everyone, of course, laughed. And yeesh. So how long is this going to be going for? 10 minutes? All right. Not sure how much longer, if I screw this one up, if that'll be the end or whatnot. But hopefully we can actually go somewhere with this run. I'd love to. I think this is only like the first Lost episode I've done on the channel. Maybe I did another one, I don't remember. But playing as Lost definitely helps you get a little bit better at the game, I think. Just a little bit. I don't like this room. If that's a reroll room, would I do it? Probably. It's like an opera. If that's a reroll room, will I do it? This could be good. Devil, guppy, devil, guppy, devil, guppy. One guppy item out of that many red chests is but the fact that this guppy's collar is interesting because that does give us a chance to come back to life It does give us a chance to come back to life. We should have a deal with the devil here. The Hollow, good boss for piercing shots and shoop to whoop. I guess shoop to whoop is a piercing shot. We're gonna get some money. Hopefully, we can get the stopwatch on this floor. Let's make this floor our winning floor. We got screwed. We should have had a deal with the devil. There's no reason why we shouldn't have. Absolutely no reason. We're gonna need a bomb-ass shop here. We're gonna need a bomb-ass item room, or this run is gonna get real tricky next floor. Don't like the start of this room. As a room as a whole, it's not that bad, but the start really throws me. Yee! I've actually died by killing myself with my own bombs quite frequently. That's a speed down, I remember now. I know. Shoot, whoop! Come on, die already! Dude! You should be close to death. I want to kill those guys before... Actually, no, I mean, they're not that hard to deal with, but sometimes I feel like they are. That guy had an absurd amount of health. I guess that was obvious because he was a champion, but I still don't know, like, what the champions... Like, what color means what. All I know is that, like, a dark color means, boom boom. We're gonna take him one down at a time. I'll take them one down at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. Well, my dad used to listen to a lot of Johnny Cash when I was a kid. At least it felt like it. Or maybe I listened to him a lot as a kid. I remember... well, there's our explosive shop items for us there. I think it's better than Shoop to Whoop. Actually, it definitely is. We're gonna go, I guess. But I remember when I was a kid, I had an MP3 player. This is like when MP3 players, well, they were almost like first coming around because my dad had one, and you could put like 10 songs on it. You could put like an album on it, and that was it. And it was so cool. So I remember the first one I got, I got it from H.H. Gregg. Must have been like $40 maybe. It was like this bluish purple. It was just like a giant USB stick. We're gonna go another one just so I can finish this story. It was like a giant USB stick, pretty much. And you could put headphones into it, you can listen to music, and every time you changed a song, there was like a different color that the screen turned. That was the coolest thing ever. And that held 80 songs? I want to say it was like 128 megabytes? I think? Like 128 megabytes? You know, it might have even been... It might have even been... 56? No. I'm trying to remember. But it was very small. And I just remember it was like the coolest thing. Like, I would go mow the lawn, and the only way that you could change songs was if you went through like all the songs alphabetically, and it was so cool. Like if I wanted to listen to frick, I don't know, and it was like organized by song title alphabetically. Because I remember "You Shook Me All Night Long" by AC/DC was the last song that I had. I don't remember what the first song was, but it was crazy, man, and that was the coolest thing ever. And it was like 128 megabytes or something, and that was crazy, man. I don't know. I don't know why I thought about that. What prompted me to think about that? I'm trying to remember now. You're gonna think I'm crazy. But I guess this will be our last Lost run. I pretty much talked about it. I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about, and my throat is starting to kill me a little bit. Oh, great! Yeah, what a fitting way. Okay, well, this will be a fun one. I pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about, and there's more video that I want to record today, and I want to watch a movie, I think. I don't know what movie, but I want to watch a movie. It's been a while. I want to watch a movie and eat some popcorn. And I think I'm going to make breakfast for dinner tonight, like pancakes, sausage, eggs. I made some hash browns yesterday, and they were good. And I also need to get some water in me, apparently. I've been a little bit sick recently as well. I'll use that as my excuse for where the videos have been. Yeah, I think I might actually maybe record some Minecraft today. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've really played Minecraft, let alone recorded it. Could be a good start, but the fact that we have soy milk and I don't know. Well, I don't want to call anything yet, because you never know. But I really need to get some water in me. Famine. This is taking way longer than I wish it would have. Not that it would normally be like that fast of a fight, but I really don't like soy milk. I think I had it up until like the mom fight at one point. It might have been a lost run as well. I've done so many lost runs recently, they all just blend together. Because I'm searching for that platinum god. I think I have 96% of the achievements done. I know that the items that I still need, I need to get raw liver, which you get from building Super Meat Boy. So I still need to do that. I need to get raw liver. I need to get Transcendence, which is a really weird item that I would not have expected that I would be missing for so long. And then I think I have to get the lost items and Breath of Life. I believe that's all that I need to get. So I figured I'm gonna have to start farming angel deals. But in order to, before I start doing that, because it is kind of a pain in the ass to play like that. Before I'd start doing that, I wanted to at least make sure I had all the items unlocked, like the lost items. So that's what we're here to do today. You know what would be really fun if we get Death's Touch? Can you imagine like a crap ton of just like little mini scythes going across the screen? That'd be a fun time. Actually, you know what? It'd be bad. We can't have anything penetrative right now because the only way that we're dealing with this low damage is by our knockback ability, I think. So no, Death's Touch would not be that good. Although we'll get damage up. I don't know. Tough to say. Anything damage up, it would be great for us right now. is what I'm trying to say, more or less. That gives us our item room access. Let's see, what are we gonna get? I'm calling Black Bean. Hey. Okay, interesting. I don't think I've ever had these items before. I haven't had soy milk that much, but it seems like it's been showing up more frequently. This could be interesting if we get some damage up. Like, we don't even need a ton of damage, at least right now we don't need a ton of damage, but just something. This could work out for us, maybe, if we don't die. Oh no, my throat. Weather's getting nice, though. I stepped outside the other day and it was like warm out, and it was just like an instant mood adjustment. It's really nice. Very nice. Alright, deal with the devil. Let's go, baby. Oh boy. Well, this is... I was actually kind of curious as to what was going to go on there. I'm not going to do another run. I need to get some water, and I think that's it for my daily I Hate the Lost session. But thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I am going to try to get things back on track with the channel, and I will see you again next time. Bye-bye.